Hey guys, we're back with this week's menu edition. First up is Slot 2 Coffee. We're changing over to Kuma. I'm going to butcher this. Mukashyaka. Paul coaches me on these pronunciations. It's a Rwandan coffee, and it's really special. I've tasted several Rwandan coffees, and they tend to be very, very sour, very, very acidic, almost like a grainy acidic apple. And this one's particularly special. It's really well balanced. It ends up being washed coffee instead of dry processed coffee, which helps balance those flavors out. But you get all the characteristics of a Rwandan coffee, but it's really well balanced in some. So make sure you try it. Make sure you say it out to customers. Up next, we're done with the push beer sandwich. We're launching the winter tomato sandwich tomorrow, which is Wednesday. Ironbound Seaweed last year sent me some samples of dulse. And Ironbound Seaweed's a little company up in Maine that they actually harvest wild seaweed. They go out there in full moon, the tide's really low, they pull out all this wild seaweed, they dry it and they sell it. It's absolutely amazing. So they came with this raw dulse like this. It's really awesome. You should taste it just dried like this. And then we made a sandwich out of it. So you just put it in the fryer for about 10 seconds, and it puffs up and becomes crispy. It has a little smoky element to it, and it becomes really crunchy. It changes the color green just with 10 seconds in the fryer. And then we built a sandwich around backyard farm tomatoes from Madison, Maine. So here we have a sriracha mayonnaise. It's made with just mayo, garlic, mirin, and pepper. Thick slices of backyard farm tomatoes, a touch of salt, and lightly fried dulse from Ironbound Seaweed in Maine. It's a really, really neat sandwich, and it's really, really simple. When you're making this, and you're tasting it, you're sampling it, the key is you're only salting one side of the tomato. The side of the tomato that you're salting, you're putting down facing the sriracha mayonnaise. Because if that salted side hits the salted seaweed, it's going to be a really salty sandwich. You gotta salt one side, so make sure that salted side of the tomato is down with the sriracha mayonnaise, right? Make sure you try one. It's awesome. I wanted to pull this up earlier, but it's really awesome stuff. It's similar to maple syrup, not as intense, but you literally have to harvest 10 pounds of fresh seaweed to get 1 pound of dried seaweed. So this right here is a couple pounds, and to make this, you had to harvest this much. It's pretty cool. Last up we have food depth. So Michael Doctor called me and said it has tons of turnips and all kinds of turnips and radishes still in his winter stores. There's only one more delivery left from Michael Doctor, so I'd like to take advantage of his produce and feature it somehow on the menu. So I'm looking for ideas from you guys to bring to the food dev meeting, something that we really need in a salad, or even better in a sandwich that we could dev and roll out in 2 weeks and help feature some of his amazing radishes and turnips. That's it. Thanks, guys. See you next week.